My name is Michael Jade.
And Michael, I understand originally you hail from Israel?
Yes, I was born in Israel.
Fantastic.
Yes. I see you've been mooching around. That's great.
I'm afraid so. I've got to get some intelligence on you. And then you hail now from Chicago.
Yes, now I'm from Chicago, and I currently live there. And but at the time, I'm very mobile. You know, I'm doing some work in Nashville right now, so I'm there a lot. I'm actually going there on Tuesday, and yeah, so I'm kind of, you know, at this day and age, you can be anywhere in a few hours. So America is my big playground. It's at the moment, or I'm trying to make it be as much as I can.
Well, you're here for a very distinctive reason.
Yes. Yes. I am very, very fortunate to have won the international competition here, the songwriting competition, with a song of mine called Invisible. And I'm just thrilled to be here and to meet everyone who's here and and we're waving now to people. Hey guys. And yeah, I'm just really excited to get to share my music and hear other people's music and collaborate with people who are all doing the same thing. You know, you don't get to do it very much, so it's an absolute honor.
Michael, what's your next step?
My next step. It's funny because your next step changes every single day. Right now, at the very moment, my next step is I'm working in Nashville, and I'm working with a couple producers. And I'm evolving. I'm under construction right now. So we're developing a sound. We're developing. I've got some new songs that I'm really excited about, and some songs that are finally saying something. You know, they're really kind of they have their own voice, and they don't just sound like a song that's in the wake of another style right now. You know, and so I think hopefully there'll be something that people can get into, and something that I can get into, hopefully. That's what I'm...
The old saying, there's nothing new under the sun, so how do you break that barrier and do something?
Well, it's all, you know, you get a lot of input, and then you make a lot of output with your machine, and I think that it's kind of like actually a guy I got to work with, John Mayer, not too long ago. Actually, it was I want to say about a year and a half ago, and he put it in a really great way. I think a lot of times your failure to sound like someone becomes the sound that you are, you know, and it's
that's eloquent.
Yeah,
it really
it's really like your failure to sound like all the people that you want to sound like really becomes your sound, and I couldn't put it better myself. I mean, that's really how it is, and I think I have a lot of influences, and you know, everyone has a lot of influences, and you listen to what they do, and then you try and say it in a way that you know, that's really unique to how you want to say it.
Well, that sounds like a lot of trial and error and sweat
a lot
and tears.
of trial and error, yes. A lot of nights in the basement, a lot of nights when your friends are going out and you're not, and a lot of nights where you're doing things that could be in vain, and they could not, and hopefully they're not. You know, that's what you hope for, is that the things you're doing are not in vain, and that you're doing something that hopefully people, you know, will enjoy as much as you do.
So I guess when you're on one side of success, there's always that fear that you're going to make it. But suddenly you break through it, it must be so rewarding.
Well, the word "make it" is such an interesting, you know, the word success is an interesting word. For me, I think that if success can put you, the way I put, you know, the currency for success, I think, is really how many people can success put you in front of that you can love. And I think that that's really what it, if success can put you in a place where you're around people that you love, then I think you have succeeded. And if you can be in that situation comfortably, that's that's ultimately all you'll ever enjoy, because there's a lot of people that have succeeded and they are not in a position where they are around people they love, and they're not in a position where they're around people they enjoy. And you know, I guess the people that they're around is the George Washington, you know, and they you can only enjoy so much of that. But ultimately, you know, I think if you're making music and you're expressing yourself, whether it's, you know, hits or not hits, I think it's good to strive for both. I think it's good to strive for filling the void. Ultimately, as long as you're always filling the void, I think you're doing what you should be. And but it's I'm learning as much as anyone else is learning. I mean, you know, wherever you are in the continuum, you're always learning, even if you're Quincy Jones or if you're just writing your first song tonight.
Which is of course what West Coast Songwriters Annual Conference is all about.
Exactly, which is what this conference is all about. It's the reason I'm here, and it's the reason everyone's here, and it's the reason that I mean, there's never going to be an end to this. You know, there's never going to be an end to, kind of like in the way that they say, you know, how you know, movies are always changing, and they say that there's a lot of jobs are becoming obsolete, you know, a lot of jobs where robots can do them. Songwriting is never going to go away. You need human beings to write phenomenal songs. Entertainment and songs and music is a necessity. It's not just a nice thing, you know, it's a necessity for people, and it makes the world go round. And that's why conventions like this are never going to go away, and this art is just never going to die, and it's always going to stay organic. That's what I love about it.
Very refreshing words,
It's always
Michael, in
gonna
the
stay
Silicon Valley. Thank you, you're an inspiration.
Thank you so much. Absolute pleasure to be here. Thank you.